Hello, now we are speaking about the VTB app. The VTB app can be connected with the bike if you have Bluetooth active and the bike. Now, yes, now the VTB fog will appear. We have to click on, it will connect to the bike, and now we have different menu and page. On the left, on the right side is like on the bike. We can preset some settings and save as default. This is because if we start the bike, it will appear on the screen like this with 6 or 80 amperes and on mode D1 and Enduro and on N. If you press P, then if you unlock the bike, the motor will brake. I like these settings. Then you have parameter settings, and you can change the D1, 2, and 3 power modes. You can click on, and then you have D1, D2. You can set different amperage for the traction control, the speed, and you can also set the power control. Then underneath you can also set the gear adjustment, EBS gear adjustment is the region, and I have set on 40. That's my preference. You can maximum set it on 50, I think, and that's the step: 40, 80, 120, and so on. If you want 10, then you have 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, it's pretty clear, I think. And these settings is just if you release the throttle. Oh. Then you have for this e-brake, you can set it as brake or as e-clutch. And here on this side, you can adjust with this button apply the little play that you have. You can set it like this, and then I think I have this stroke and the last stroke that I don't want that it's a brake. Then you can say okay, I want to have a little bit of play to see, okay, the 20%, or on this case 28%. Then I can apply, and then it is like a dead zone, but on e-clutch. Okay, I think it's really straightforward on this side, on this page. Then if we have enter something in this, then we can say save to vehicle, and then it's saved. On this, okay, successful, perfect. On this page, we can also, for each mode, we have 5 in total. For each mode, we can set the throttle curve, regen brake curve, the maximum regen, the power blast. Maximum regen is when the brake active is, then we have 300 ampere. That's the it's not the maximum, but that's my preference. Then power blast, you can, that's on 1 or -5, sorry. It will make the bike really like like no power at all. It's the acceleration, yes. The acceleration is very poor. And then on this side, on 20, the acceleration is very hard, almost uncontrollable for me. Yeah, if you want a punchy bike, 13 is good enough, at least for me. High speed power compensation, it's something that give more power or more torque on the high end RPM. Like if the bike is capable of 120 kilometers per hour, and I think this adjustment affects the power from maybe 50 to 80 90 kilometers per hour. Then we can set to maximum if you want to make wheelie at 80 kilometers per hour, but yeah, that's not my case. Then you have also you can also change the name on the top and apply it. If you apply it, you have to go save the vehicle, because then it will not be saved. You can make this kind of setting on each mode, and yeah, for the setting, that's all. But on advanced settings, we have also some really good information or setting. On the battery and on the motor side, we have to put a password to change this value. I don't have this password. You have to unlock on the top and the password, and yeah, you can change the value of if there is another sensor, or you want to change temperature or cut off. And that's something that Arctic Leopard is really good at. You have like a limp mode if the temperature of the motor is too high, and then it will cut off. Some other competitors sometimes will just shut off, and that's really annoying. That's something good. It's prevent you that, oh, the motor temperature is a bit too high, and then you have to wait a bit or cool it. But that's something that happened just if you make hard enduro and you want to go really hard on the throttle, and you have maybe almost no speed. If you have a bit of work on it, and you go pushing really hard on very technical stuff, then it will go up to 100 degrees, but I have never go above 100. This page is, for me, the most important is motor calibration. You can make a calibration forward and reverse. If your bike don't have the power in reverse, you have to go through this calibration. You have to follow the information on the screen. It's really straightforward. Clear, on motor calibration, you have to go making a forward self-learning. It's better on the app than on the bike. On the bike, you can do this, and I see a bit of modification, because the first time I have done it with the screen, and then the bike was only go to 100 or 100 kilometers an hour, and after the motor calibration on the app, it has go better effect, better response, and so. Throttle calibration is the same like on the screen. Then you can put maximum voltage on the throttle, like a dead zone, but on a high end or a high setting, like the last 2 millimeters maybe. You can put it, okay, the last 2 millimeter will not affect the throttle, like you are on whoops or on a bumpy road or bumpy track. It's a good idea. I have set it like this, yeah. And custom minimum voltage is also a dead zone, but if you want to just on the first millimeters of the stroke. Regen brake calibration, same as on the phone with this lever. Then you have also, if you want to lock your bike with the Bluetooth and password and so on. Yeah. You can set so different setting there. Okay, then reverse setting, the reverse speed. Yeah, park setting and also. I think that's all the setting that you will or they will use with this app. You can also do firmware upgrade on this app. You can see the controller, and then if it's connect, then you can see. It's take a while sometimes, but you can see different software version and so on. Yeah. On display is the same. You have to connect to the Bluetooth, like say, and then go on the screen, go to update OTA and connect the screen with the phone, the smartphone. And then up to back. Okay. Yeah. Firmware upgrade is really straightforward. If you want to make an upgrade, it's really easy. Real-time status, that's something also that you can use as more or less problem solving also. You have the status on of the controller or the bike normal. So if you have a throttle issue, it's a throttle fault. If you have other issue, maybe sometimes it's MOSFET failure or something like this, that you have maybe a bad controller or a bad BMS battery. Yeah. I think what is important now to say is if you want to control or check if you have a bad throttle, you can go on this screen, just turn the throttle and you can see the throttle voltage. On the left is the actual value, on the middle is the max value, on the right is the minimum value. And it's exactly the same with the brake, the e-brake, then controller, temperature, and so. If you want you have problem, maybe you want to reset it, you can reset there. It will reset all values. And now, if you want to check it on the bike, I think you can click, rotate, and then you can put it like this, and you have a lot more information. If you want to use your phone to diagnose, yeah, that's something that you can do. I don't really use this, but yeah. And then, yeah, I think it's all about this app. I want to play now or go on the Ant BMS. That's something that you can use for diagnostic. If you have a problem with your bike, like the screen don't want to start it, yes, first, all connection good, and so on. Check the battery cable that is good connected. If you have problem, don't touch this. Please don't touch this. This button is just the first time that you want to use it for activate the battery BMS. And then don't touch. It makes just problem and you will solve nothing. Yes, you have some information. The unit diff, that's something that it's pretty important. Unit voltage difference is what is the biggest difference between the cell 18 and 12. There is, yeah, a lot of difference on this, but that's the average. Yeah, a lot. That's not a lot, it's okay, but on this you can have a different view on the screen. You can just on the screen you can also see this information, but not all. And if you have problem, like the battery don't want to give the amperage or the tension involved, then you can go on this app and you can go to control BMS and make a reset. And it will reset the BMS. It will make a beep and then it will restart the BMS. And if you want to make a reset of the BMS, you have to disconnect the big battery cable. Okay. Then if you have an old bike, like the 2024 model, that was maybe made in the factory in an early year from 2024, maybe 2023. Mine is a bit new, but it has the auto balance is almost always on. But on the old BMS that was put in the battery, that's not the case. If you have an old model, it will not stay green, fresh green like this. It will be blue. Let's say all the cells are self-balancing now. And if it's not green, it's blue, you have maybe an old BMS. And in this case, you have to start auto balance. Something that you have to do if there is a problem with the battery or something like this. For start auto balance and reset BMS, you have to go to authority on the top and then send all password, not just the 5, level 5. Level 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C. And all the others is the same. Okay, if you have put all the authority level 1 to 5, and then you have to admin. No, you have to press the blue buttons. It will be okay. And then you have, if it's okay, you have current permission 5. And if you go back, it's on the top there, you have also 5 on the right side of the battery name, BMS name. Okay, then on control you can press all this thing, but you will use just auto balance, start auto balance first, and then reset BMS maybe, and in worst case, close BMS. If you press close BMS, it will shut off completely, and then on this button you have to press to activate the BMS, then it will light up, restart. And then if it restart, that's just in case if you have a problem, you have on this page, warning info, that's normal. Charge must on, it just say that the BMS is making something. But protect info, that in this case, if you have something there, you have a problem. If you want to solve the issue, then you have to put your level 5 in authority, and then try to reset BMS. If it's not working, then you can press the button that is not activated, this one that has to be flush, and then you can start close BMS. It will make just 1 or 2 beep, or maybe 3, I don't know. And then maybe you have to wait for a minute or 2, and then you can press the button once more to activate it, and then the BMS will be restarted. And in this case, on this side, the protect info will be clear, and if we have a problem, it will came back. Yeah, I'm not a professional, but a big expert, but that's the thing that I have read and learned by myself. And if you have more question also, you can put a comment, and maybe if I can reply to you. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye.